This is a 30-year-old diabetic who presented with a tractional retinal detachment. She is also a high myope, which will explain why, as you will see in the video, her hyaloid and membranes are all the more taut and difficult to remove. After clearing the vitreous around the superior ports, I start clearing the old vitreous hemorrhage. Since she is phakic, I am mindful not to reach across with my cutter beyond the equator. I now start trimming the peripheral vitreous cone, which is one of the most important steps of the surgery. One should never go directly to the nerve to induce a PVD in such cases unless the peripheral vitreous has been trimmed for 360 degrees. In this area, the vitreous is firmly adherent to the retina, and I decide to go ahead with a pick to gently lift it off the retina, and I'm able to do so. After trimming the peripheral vitreous, attention is turned to the posterior pole. We always start at the optic nerve, and here, using a pick, I'm trying to lift the membranes gently. I now switch to a contact lens system for better stereopsis and magnification. And again, I start with a pick at the nerve, and I'm gently trying to dissect the membranes and sever the adhesions between the membranes and the retina. You can see there are multiple layers, and now I go with the cutter and I'm performing cutter segmentation. The blunt tip pick is again used to create space between the membranes and the retina. The cutter is now being used to segment that membrane. The same technique has been employed for the nasal quadrant, wherein the pick is being used to create space, and then the cutter is introduced to perform cutter segmentation. This process is performed for all quadrants, and finally all the membranes are released. A pan-retinal photocoagulation is then performed and gas is injected at the end of the case.